You have your hot cocoa with you?
Oh yeah, have it in my mug.
Supo, you got something to drink?
Hey, no.
Cheers.
Already
Wait, it's so
vibe.
cute.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm. All right. I gotta go bathroom. I'm just kidding.
Yes, yeah, bro.
Oh shoot. Okay, so does anyone remember how we all met each other?
Valorant.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, obviously. Obviously. But like, how long ago?
It was a while ago. Like,
I feel like Vicky, I've known you for like a year.
yeah, I feel like it was at least a year ago that we first played.
Yeah, and then Supo,
But
I
then
feel
there
like
was
I
like a big gap after that.
yeah, there was a big gap. And then Supo, maybe 2 years
Dang.
that we've
Yeah,
known of each other.
yeah, I think I remember like when I used to compete. I think you added me on TikTok. So like you followed me on TikTok,
With
and I was
TikTok.
like, wait, who the fuck is this guy? Because I think we met in like a random like game.
It might.
'Cause
It's
you
either
were
a
doing
random game or
like
you
a
had a mutual friend.
you were like doing like a voice impression. That was like my first ever interaction with you.
Oh shit! Was I
you were,
doing?
like, I think you were doing with someone, and you were doing like voice impression, but I didn't know who you were back then because I think you had a different name. You had a different name. Either you had an alt account or
It had to be an alt account. If I'm doing my
yeah, but you were
voice,
like you were doing your voices. Like I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And then I found out later it was you.
that's
was
actually
you.
so funny. That's
Yeah.
actually so funny.
So I was like, okay, this guy seems pretty cool. I don't think I added you right away. I just kind of like because I wasn't like interacting with TikTok as much back then. Bro, I didn't use TikTok back then, bro. I thought TikTok was cringe. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, what year is this?
This was I think 20. It had to be like 2022 or like it had to be like
Yeah.
2022.
Okay.
Yeah,
We've known of each other
2022.
for, like, yeah, because we've known of each other for like
Yeah,
2 years.
bro. Damn, it's
That was like
2025
when I was
now.
competing. Okay, well, we just
Holy.
started, bro.
Damn. Yeah, you're right.
The year ain't passed yet, bro.
And we're going on 3
5 days
that.
into it.
Yeah, we're well.
We're going on 3. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know whenever this video is coming out, but
I didn't add you right away, but and it wasn't until I found your Twitch or I found out that you did stream. Because when I hovered over, I think the match history, I saw that you had a TTV. I think you used to have a TTV in your name. I think, or your tag. I don't know.
that's so cringy, bro. Who does that shit?
Okay, well, I thought TikTok was cringe too. That's why I didn't add you, dog. But yeah, I found out that you stream, so I started watching your Twitch, and then I was like, okay, this guy's pretty chill. So I followed you back on TikTok, and I think that's when we started interacting more.
Okay.
I'm gonna look back at how long ago it's been actually.
Okay. She's pulling up the stats.
I think I met
Pulling
Vicky
it up.
like 2-3 months ago. Surely.
What's that?
I think I met Vicky around like 2-3 months ago.
2-3 months ago? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That was when we.
Was it when she joined the team?
No, it was.
No, it's before.
Yeah, we played before that.
I think it was.
Okay.
I think it was for sure more than 2 or 3 months ago, concerning like the premiere, like the length of premiere. We've done it like twice now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like maybe at the earliest August or something.
Yeah. So wait. So that would mean I met Vicky around the same time that you did, Erik.
Oh no, we met
like at
a long
least,
time ago.
Yeah.
And had each other added for a while.
Yeah, we played for a little bit, and then we had like this long ass gap of not playing together.
Yeah.
And then
okay.
Yeah.
So for you guys, probably like a year then, right?
Probably. I'm trying to like scroll up
least.
the Discord and see like when we first added each other.
Okay.
Real quick, Vicky, do you think you could like reposition a little bit? Because it looks like you're just a floating head. So
Okay.
just a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, it's literally just your head. I was like, oh.
It's a green screen.
My bad. Yeah.
Oh, it's just a green screen.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay, yeah, we
But yeah,
first
go
added
ahead.
each other
Keep searching.
in June last year. June 2023, I mean.
That's when we met.
That's when we first added each other on Discord. Discord? Discord?
Damn.
Discard.
Discard.
And then we didn't play together for a while. And then I remember I hit you up again recently because Valorant servers were being weird, and I was asking you if the same was happening for you.
Yeah.
And then we started playing with each other again, and I met like Supo and Kylie and everything.
Yeah.
After that.
Cool.
Dang.
Cool.
Look at that. Rich history.
Yeah. And I still don't know who. I always forget like who it was that you played with that I first played with you. Like
That was
the trio that we had. But yeah, that was a long time ago, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think at that time I was playing a lot with Ellen, AO Ellen. Shout out. She was my duo for like a long last time, and then and then we trioed with you, and then I think we had the long gap, right? Something like that.
I think so. Yeah.
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 Damn, Erik lore. W.
We're gonna drop like Erik lore here and there every episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then somebody can put it all together. This is just a whole this is just a little part of it.
Okay.
And then how about you, Supo? Do you remember like when we started like really queuing up together and you boosting me?
Boosting.
I don't even.
You did.
I wouldn't say boost. I wouldn't say boosting, to be honest. But I think it was. I don't know if we trioed or duoed first, because I think you were playing with someone else, and then you asked the chat like, "Is anybody want to play?" And I was like, "All right, well, I'm kind of bored, so I might as well just hop in." So I was like, "Yeah, I'm down." And you're like, "I bet, come on in." And then I think that's when you like started like telling people that I was like peak radiant or some shit like that.
Yeah. You are. Wait, you are radiant. Well, you are radiant. What do you mean?
No, don't do that, bro. even I can't tell myself that I'm radiant, bro. I can't
One day.
One day.
Yeah.
Okay, so
but just not now.
So just for the people who don't know, what are your guys' peaks? So Supo, actually no, Vicky, go first.
Technically Ascendant 1, but I don't count it because it was one game. It was one game and I lost it. So
Hey, one game is all you need. One game
is all you need.
I say Diamond 3 because
is there a green in your act red? Because if there is,
I have the green buddy.
Perfect.
You
You're
have
good.
it.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dang, so it's official.
You're good.
It is kind of official.
Kind of official.
Yeah.
And what are
I
you
say
right
Diamond
now?
D2, I think.
D2.
I think.
What episode are we in?
It's like 9 Act 3 or something.
Yeah. We're in the last act, brother.
And then how about you, Supo? Peak
Immortal 3, but much like Vicky, I also just dipped my toes in Immortal 3 before I left. It was so
But you have the buddy.
I mean, you just get the Immortal buddy. You don't get like an Immortal 3.
Where's that Radiant buddy at? Where's that Radiant buddy at, bro?
Bro, I'm basically there.
You're right there. You basically are Radiant, bro.
Yeah. What the heck, man?
That's why I call you Radiant.
Wait, that's true. Wait, okay, never mind. I'm Radiant. You're right. What's my gun buddy at, bro?
And then what's your current right now?
Ascendant 2. I don't play it as much because Marvel Rivals have been taking my life over. Same with Hardcore WoW, but that's a different story.
I don't know what that is.
World of Warcraft?
No, I don't know what that is.
I don't know much about
That's crazy.
No idea. No clue.
That's crazy. That's why I'm not going to talk about it. That's why I'm not going to talk about it, bro. If I talk about it, it's going to be a whole like 4-hour.
Yeah, that's a whole different video. Yeah.
It's a whole different video.
That's on your channel.
Yeah, on my channel. Yeah. Okay, sure. Coming soon.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. How about you, Erik? What's your peak, buddy?
My peak. I always say this on stream. My peak was Ascendant to 98 RR.
98.
98 RR, and then I went from there to Diamond.
I swear you hit Ascendant 3. I swear you did.
I don't know. I don't know if I did.
don't
I
know.
don't think so.
I was there for the downfall for sure. But...
Unfortunately, I wasn't there to dip my toes in Ascendant 3 a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey,
I didn't make it
toes
quite
next time.
far.
you got the buddy.
Maybe. I don't know. I was kind of mentioning that next episode might be my last.
What?
Damn.
Retiring?
I might be. I honestly think I cannot get to Immortal. Like real.
Okay.
So,
I
like,
don't think so.
last act of actually like grinding for a new peak, or last act of actually playing Valorant?
Last episode of just grinding to a peak. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
that's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
I
after
think-
that, I don't know.
Yeah, I think ever since I hit Immortal 3, I have never ever grinded the same amount that I did before. Ever. I think
Mhm.
I think that was like the peak of my grind because I was also like competing in a it was like a fun tournament with one of my streamer friends that she hosted. So that was when I like really grinded the game. And then once I hit that like milestone, I was like, oh shit, I'm good.
Mhm.
I'm good. But now I'm like kind of regretting not continuing the grind just because I feel like I'm not what I was like what I was when I was in Mortal 3. Like I can tell that I was not the same at all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You have to get very invested into it. It takes a lot out of you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
continuous grind.
I was spamming like either Reyna or KJ until I hit Immortal 3, and then once I hit Immortal 3, I was like, all right, I'm done with this game. I don't want to ever touch it again unless it's like tournament related. And now I come back and I see these friggin' like high schooler, middle schooler like getting Immortal 3 easily, and I'm like, yo,
Right.
what
No,
is
actually,
happening?
the kids are crazy now.
Yeah.
No, these
yeah.
kids are demons.
The new,
These kids are
yeah, there's
demons.
like a
This
new,
new
like, low
generation.
bar being set.
Yeah, bro, these people are just like clicking heads before I can even walk out of spawn. Like, what is happening?
No, actually, dude, I get pissed.
Like,
Yeah.
how is it possible that we just started the game and my teammates or me died in the first like 3 seconds of the ground? Like,
Yeah.
How?
People are just insta dead always.
Like,
Mhm.
I'm like, so yeah, I'm like, oh, I don't even know if I want to grind either. To be honest, I've just been kind of like playing with like people. When people are playing, I just be asking around like, yo, like, do you want to queue up or do you want to like 5-stack? But that's like,
Yeah.
the only time I want to play, because if I ever play solo queue, I'm gonna get my shit. Pardon my language. I'm gonna get my shit rocked. I'm gonna get my shit rocked.
No, it's so painful, actually. I've been solo queuing a lot lately, and it's just like,
Oh yeah,
It's
how
so-
has that been going? Because I know you also been.
I'm
aim trading
very
as well.
curious. I'm very
Yeah.
curious about that.
Yeah. No, yeah,
you've been.
I've been
Sorry,
on the
go ahead.
slow and like silent grind in solo queue. I've been aim training for at least 30 minutes a day, even if I don't play, because I really feel like it helps a lot. People laugh at aim training like so much for some reason. No, like I there's this group I used to play with. There's this group I used to play with. I told them I was gonna warm up an aim train, and they like all laughed at it. And I was just like, I mean, it helps me warm up. I don't understand like what's so laughable about it all the time. Because it's like a genuine warm up, so I can hold my mouse and not like throw it across the room when I'm playing a game. Yeah, so it helps me not do that, and actually aim and click heads better a lot more. So yeah, I've been doing that. I've been playing solo, and for some reason, I've been playing on Oregon servers because I feel like people there are easier to
Suck.
beat. Yeah.
Just say it. We know what you're thinking.
I don't know. California servers are giving me a hard time. All I'm
What the
saying,
heck, man?
I went on Oregon and I was winning a bunch of my games and I ranked up.
That's true. That's true.
So
That's how I feel about Illinois.
that's all I'll say about it.
My win rate dipped substantially switching from Oregon to Cali, and it wasn't because I wanted to switch. It was because my internet literally flipped all my servers. So I used to play on Oregon mainly,
Mhm.
but now I play on Cali mainly, and it flipped with Oregon, and I missed it because Oregon was easier, so much easier.
It is easier, actually.
I don't know if it's because people actually like maybe genuinely try, or like you said, they just like suck like a lot more than
Yeah,
Cali
sometimes
people
like they just suck, or I don't know. It was so.
I
weird,
mean,
like,
once you're used to the demons in Cali, Like everything
Yeah.
else is a little easier, you know?
Yeah.
That might be the tech. I might need to switch back to Oregon.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I'm gonna go back to Illinois.
Okay, yeah, Illinois actually I remember is really
Okay, if you go to
bad.
Illinois, I can't help you. So you're on your own. That's like 100 ping range.
Solo queue, I guess.
the Vicky mentality, you know what I'm saying? The Vicky
Yeah.
mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I
Yeah, like I saw.
genuinely-
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, no, you go ahead.
No. You go first. You go first.
Okay. No, please.
No, please.
Okay. So like I genuinely believe that like people who are grinding and wanting to get into like the higher rank should aim train. It's like the number one thing that I always not necessarily prioritize, but I always come to focus on, because anytime somebody tries to climb up above into like the ascendant range or like even the diamond range from like flat, it gets really, really hard to contest with people who are either really good at aiming already or have been aim training basically their whole Valorant playing time.
Yeah.
So like every time somebody like says like, oh, I don't need aim training, and then I look at their stats and I kind of see like they're like KDA or like their like headshot accuracy, I'm kind of like, you might need to start aim training. You might need to start aim training, because like the stats and like sometimes the stats and the rank don't match up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure you guys know about it already. But like sometimes you see people in like really like high ranks, but then you look at their stats and you're like, wait, this doesn't make any sense, because you're not killing as many people or hitting as many headshots, but you're in this rank. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. And but I always tell people like aim train. If anything, you need to aim train, because aim will at least get you into Immortal. Like that's the one thing I can like definitively say. It's like if you aim really, really, really well, you don't even need to have good game sense or like good. You could be like mute the whole entire game, but if you can shoot back, it's at least a free Immortal 1 rank up.
Yeah.
At least.
It can carry you a crazy amount. Click on people and have crazy shots.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like people misunderstood aim training as like something that like it's not necessary or like quote unquote cringe. But like for me, like when I started actually grinding into Immortal, all I did was aim train for like 2 months straight. I would do like an hour of aim labs. I would do at least 45 minutes in the range, and then three more DMs before I even play a ranked game. And I did that consistently for 2 months straight, and it catapulted me into Immortal almost like not even like 2 acts, just like an act and a half. So for me, it's like aim training is like the most important thing I believe in this game, just because like at least when you're trying to climb into like ascendant, I think aim training is the most important.
Aim training is real.
Yeah, it is.
No,
well,
aim training is real.
The thing is, like, so yeah, go ahead, Vicky.
No, sorry, I was gonna say real quick, just like even if you do have like crazy game sense, if you don't have the aim to back it up, you're just gonna get shot down. So aim is so important to have.
There you go. You could have like the biggest brain in the world, but if you peak an angle and you lose that gunfight because you don't know how to aim properly, what's the point? You know, what's the point? I'm just saying, yeah. Why even peak an angle if you know you're not gonna be able to beat that angle with your aim? You know what I'm saying? You can be the smartest player in the world, but if you can't aim, then you're just
but it's Oregon, bro. They suck.
Okay, I'm talking about Oregon. I'm talking about general.
Oregon, it's like
Oregon. You can do whatever you want in Oregon.
Yeah, you can freestyle that shit.
Yeah, you can freestyle that shit. Yeah. But like every other server, you're gonna need to have better aim than the other person. Yeah. Because unlike Oregon, they actually have hands and they actually have hands on the keyboard and mouse. Oregon people, I don't know. Maybe they're watching TikTok on their phone, or maybe they're like just cruising. Maybe
they might be. They're just chilling, man.
Yeah, they're just chilling, falling asleep, holding an angle. I don't know what is going on, but Oregon people are different. But every other region or every other server, I think aim training is like a priority for people who are like trying to consistently climb the ranks.
Yeah.
Until at least you hit ascendant, that's when you kind of need to up your brain, up your game sense a little bit to kind of match your aim.
What I'm hearing is Vicky's gonna get to Immortal. next
Oh.
episode, right?
Yeah. If she consistently
No,
grinds
not
like
that.
she has been on aim trains, genuinely. Like for
Listen,
me, for
yeah.
me, like especially being in like a competitive scene, I always tell like a team I used to coach, I always tell them like I genuinely believe every single one of you has the potential to hit immortal at least. But if you don't do the work, if you don't put in the time, you're not going to be able to get there. So you have the potential, and I see you have talent, but you need to also match the talent with the hard work. Because if you don't do those two things in tangent, you're not going to get the result that you want. So yeah, you can be the most talented aimer in the world, but if you don't have game sense in that higher lobbies, you're not gonna be able to climb. Same with game sense. If you have really high game sense, but you have shit aim, you're just gonna lose every single gunfight. Like,
Unless you shoot them in the back, then maybe
Unless
you have
you're
a
in
chance.
Oregon.
unless you're
Nothing
on
matters.
Oregon,
Nothing
then it
matters.
doesn't matter. Then nothing matters.
That's
Sorry,
funny.
Oregon players, but nothing matters.
We're just messing with you.
I played Oregon for 6 straight episodes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I might
wonder
I
you
might
hit
have to try
Immortal.
Oregon. I might have to
Hey.
try it there. I might
Hey,
get to
you got
Immortal
someone-
there.
You got someone right there. You got someone right there to help you out. So.
I know when I saw Vicky solo queuing, I'm like, you want to queue up, bro? Like, you want to queue together? Because I'm not trying to
Like
solo
losing
queue.
my
I will, but like, I'm not trying to. But
Yeah.
I was like, let me see that gameplay. Let me get that carry. You know what I'm saying?
Those games we were playing yesterday, that
They're tough.
those were painful, but
They're
having
tough.
someone else to suffer with me, that was reassuring.
That's painful.
My twin right there.
Yeah.
So do you guys think that solo queue is better than duo queue, or is it like having people in the games with you makes the game easier? Because I know for me at least, I mean I didn't have anyone to play with, so I just kind of solo queued ever since starting episode 1 all up to like I think episode 6, and I genuinely felt like it wasn't that bad for me. I did feel like the struggle of like having 4 random teammates, but for the most part, it could just been I was playing on Oregon, but it was just a lot easier. So to solo queue, in my opinion, for me at least.
Yeah.
So yeah, but how about you guys? Do you guys feel like solo queuing is the way to go, or do you guys think duo queuing and trio queuing is the play?
I don't know. I feel differently about solo queuing sometimes. I mean, most of the time, I feel like most of my career has been solo queuing. And I feel like when I solo queue, I play a bit differently than when I'm in a stack with people I know. And sometimes I play better because I feel a pressure to help people that I know more. Like I feel a pressure to go rush to help my teammates because they're my friends and like because I want to help them out. Sometimes I'll make a bad play because I feel that pressure and that rush. So if I'm solo queued, I feel like I don't care about the rest of my team. It's just me. I'm gonna play it how like I know I should play it in the smart way. So sometimes there's like I don't know, there's that aspect of like being alone like lets me do more sometimes, but also being in a team of people that I know makes me feel like I'm more backed up at the same time, and we can actually be what's it called? I lost my train of thought. We can just have more coordination. So it's like it's good in both ways, but most of my career is solo queue. I think just the biggest struggle with that is being a girl and not being able to talk and calm as much. Usually I'll like wait a few rounds, like at least 3 rounds before I like talk because I feel out the vibes and I see how I'm performing. And once I'm performing well, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can talk, and they can't give me crap about it because I'm doing well. So it's like I have to meet these like requirements in my head, and then I'll talk, and then hopefully I don't get yelled at. Yeah.
I feel similar. Not in the
Erik?
not that. just in terms of solo queuing and like playing with a stack.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Different
for a
play
little
styles.
while and recently, solo queue hasn't been too bad. It was only bad when like Neon got the buff or like ISO got the buff. Like that was annoying as shit.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah. So
I'm so
since
happy with
then,
that.
Praise the Lord.
yeah, since then, solo queue hasn't been that bad, to be honest. Like it's been like
Mhm.
chill. Like I can do my thing. I can play how I know how to play and still win. But then, sometimes in a stack, I'm a I'm a little too relaxed. I'm a little
Yeah.
too I don't
Yeah.
know.
You're a little too chill guy. You're a little too much
I'm
of a
I'm
chill
a little
guy.
too chill. I'm not locked in because I'm having so much fun,
Yeah, you're all relaxed and a little
Yeah.
silly.
Okay.
But then I do get to the point in the game where I'm like, all right, bro, like we gotta fucking lock in.
Yeah,
We gotta
lock back
win.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like we're having too much fun,
I think my favorite part whenever I'm in a stack with you is whenever we start to get serious. When the game starts to get a little too close, you're like, all right, guys, let's lock back in. What are we doing?
No, it's really. I think it's so funny when like we go from not calming to instantly there's like comms all over the place.
Oh yeah.
We go
Absolutely.
from talking about like, oh, what you eat today to like, all right, guys, what are we playing? How are we playing this round? What are they doing different that we need to do? To adapt.
We're like
Yeah.
10 rounds into the game.
Yeah, we're like, we're like almost through overtime. Okay, guys, let's lock back in. What are we
Yeah.
doing?
What's their play style? How do we adapt?
Yeah, exactly.
The thing that kills me is when there's one of us left alive and somebody's just like yapping, bro. Just yapping in my fucking ear, bro. I'm not gonna name names. Okay?
I
But
don't think we have to.
we're trying to clutch up. And we're like, oh my God. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my
That's it.
Lord.
That's it. That's all I have
That's
to
it.
The amount of times, bro. The amount of times
Yeah.
I hear you say, "Yo, can we stop yapping?" I'm trying to clutch.
Yo, somebody's trying to clutch. Shut up.
Yeah,
Clear
trying to clutch. Clear
Yeah.
comms, clear comms.
I mean, I feel like nobody else is gonna say that, so I feel like I have to say that. I have to be the jerk to lock
a real
everybody
one.
back in.
You're a real one for that.
Yeah.
You're a real one for that.
But you guys are more than welcome to, tell everybody else to shut up.
Can you guys?
Hey, I already. If I'm dead, I'm already on my phone on TikTok. That's all
Don't
I'm
Usually,
I'm not even
dude,
in the game.
usually it's fucking Vicky that's like last alive, right? So I'm like, I know she's trying to lock in. So I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, shut the fuck up. Let her
Like
clutch.
clutching my mouse so
Yeah.
hard.
Oh my
Shaking.
Lord.
It's okay. Now you got the aim training.
Yeah.
So it's like
True.
you got the instincts now.
Oh yeah.
So let's transition to mental
Mhm.
in
That's,
comp
that's
games.
actually what I was gonna ask you guys. Do you guys feel like you experience more mental fatigue being in solo queue, or do you guys feel like you have more mental fatigue when you're actually playing with someone else that you know? Because I know for me, like for me personally, I don't really care too much about my rank if I'm playing solo queue. Like if we win, cool. If we lose, that's fine too. Like it's just unlucky. But when I'm with someone, so like for example, if I'm duo queuing with Erik, or like if I'm trioing with like with the two of you guys, my mental is different. I switch my mental up to like we have to win. We have to win because if we lose, I feel like it's personally my fault for losing us the game. So I always like, for the most part at least, like we joke around here and there, right? Yeah, we try to have fun, but for the most part, I'm so locked in that I don't even know what sometimes that what you guys are talking about for the most part. Like when you guys are like having a conversation, I tune you guys out so quickly, and I have to like laser focus on the round because if we lose this round, and it like catapulted us to losing the game, then I personally blame myself for not being able to win us the round, and that causes me a lot more mental fatigue than if I were to solo queue. So for you guys, do you guys feel like you guys have more of like a mental exhaustion playing with people, or do you guys feel like you have more mental exhaustion when you're playing solo queue?
I feel like for me, I definitely get more tilted faster when I'm alone. Like I get a lot more frustrated and fed up with like the team that I feel like I can't trust and rely on because they're just randoms. in a stack, I feel like I'm not as tilted. It takes me like a while to get tilted, and usually that'll like go away pretty quickly because of the people I'm with. Socially, I'll get drained sometimes. So that's like also something I have to consider. Maybe like I'll get really hyper and then I'll suddenly be really quiet because I'm just like tapped out. I'm like I'm so tired, I can't do it. But I'll still have like the energy to play a game. I just don't have the energy to play a game with people I know and like have all the conversations and stuff like that. But just like with the mental of playing the game, I'm definitely more tilted alone and less tilted with people. But I do still feel pressure of like having to perform at a certain level. So I'm not like the heavy teammate of my friends group or like I'm the bad one or like like
Well,
what
that,
we
well, that
want
kind of
to
hurt
cheer
also.
for? Yeah, I'm like I need to hold my own every single game that we play or else I feel like I just suck.
Do you feel like you personally, Vicky, have more of a like? Does it affect you more mentally knowing that people in the game kind of like ostracize females in Valorant?
Like I think I've like gone over it a good amount. I remember pretty early on playing
Mm-hmm.
Valorant when I was like silver or gold. I was queuing with someone and this guy was just like this random on our team was just like hardcore like berating me, like throwing every name at me and I straight up cried from it like during that
Mm-hmm.
game. But now I'm like I laugh at it. I don't really care as much. It's exhausting still like dealing with it
Mm-hmm.
and not being respected as like another teammate when I call the same comms that like a guy teammate will call.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'll say, okay, we need to do this. They don't do it. A guy says the same thing and then they do it. And it's like frustrating. But I definitely handle it a lot more and I just mute people now and I laugh
Mm-hmm.
about it. So it's frustrating, but I'm like, I cope with it better now. I've grown and matured. I'm like, this is stupid.
Hey, that's true.
I
That's
love
true.
Yeah.
that. I love
Yeah,
that.
there were a lot of like instances where like I remember there were a couple of times where me, you, and Eric were trio queuing,
Hmm.
and me and Eric would do some dumb plays that get us killed a lot. But for some reason, they always focus on what you were doing. Whenever,
Oh yeah.
as soon as they heard your voice, they
Yeah.
immediately like go straight to you. Even though like I'm probably bottom fragging and Eric's probably like solo peeking, like dry peeking A main or like B main alone and dying,
Yeah.
not a single word. But
No,
whenever
yeah.
you messed up, or like if you're in the clutch situation and you don't win that clutch situation, which
It's awful.
nobody expecting you to, it'd be great if you win. But like nobody's like like our life's on the line. Please win this, you know.
Mhm.
And you lose that.
I expect her to
All
win
the
every
random.
time.
Okay, but like, bro,
Realistically.
realistically speaking,
I mean,
yeah,
I know how good she is.
yeah, of course, we both know how good she is, right?
Yeah.
But for some reason, these randoms are always like,
Never mind.
these randoms are always like going ham on her whenever she loses the round, even though
Yeah.
like even though we all the four of us did something like completely dumb to put her in a
Right.
situation when she has to clutch, you know what I'm saying? So like
Right.
I never like it just feels so like weird for that to be happening.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
something that like that's like the hardest thing I think to get over as a girl is like feeling like I can't mess up ever. Like I always have to be on this perfect performance and making the perfect plays or like I feel tension and criticism just from the other teammates. That's annoying. It's really frustrating.
Unfortunately, that I feel like that's always gonna be a thing, and
Yeah.
that sucks. That really sucks. I can't even like imagine being in your position, having to go through that. Maybe every game or like most games that you play during the day. You know,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
mentally draining.
Yeah, because like I would be so afraid of solo queue. I would be like me personally like from like hearing all these things that people say like to females in Valorant, bro. I would not want a solo queue ever, like ever, just because
Yeah.
I feel like it takes more mental out of me to deal with people like that than play the game. Like
It can be exhausting, yeah.
yeah, exactly. So like I just feel like I would not want a solo queue ever if
Yeah.
I was in your shoes. For,
Or
me personally, at least.
another thing that I really don't like, which is like better than just being straight up like nasty towards me, is when they're too nice. Like when I do like a simple shot or like a simple like whatever play and they hype it up like too much because I'm a girl, and I'm like, that was really like basic and standard. That wasn't anything crazy. Like,
You want a gunfight? Good job. Let's
yeah,
go.
nice. You shot back.
We won the tournament. Let's go. We're going to VCT.
I'm like, oh,
Like, bro, I did a shot.
Funny.
Relax.
Yeah.
the guy was like 1 HP. I just shot him in the toe. What's going on? Like,
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
are we not doing this on a regular basis? What's happening?
Going back to like I guess my take on what was it? Mental
between solo queuing and with people.
Mhm.
Again, I'm gonna have to side with Vicky. Like I do get the kind of the social drain that I get. Like when after we've had so much fun, and at that point I'm like, all right, well, my battery's a little drained.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know, all I can do is just put everything into playing the game and then I like not talk, or maybe I'm a little more I wouldn't say irritated, but like I don't know what the word is, but I'm drained. I'm for sure drained.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's also because I'm trying also my best to do my best to win us the game, or at least win us a round, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And in solo queue, that isn't much of a, I don't know, like the social drain isn't much of a thing because it's just randoms, you know. I can choose not to talk if I didn't want to talk and just play the game, and I could just focus on just winning. That's it. But
yeah.
when it's with a stack, like there's a lot that goes into it. I want to win, I want to have fun, and at the same time I'm also trying to make sure everybody else is having fun. Because I know like some other friends that I queue with, like if I know they've been tilting already before we queued up, like when we queue up together, I want to make sure they have a good mental and they're in a good place in their head, because that's gonna affect their gameplay, and I want to fucking win. So I'm gonna put you in a good mental so we can win. You know what I'm saying? So that also drains me, right? Because
Yeah, you're doing a lot.
yeah, it's a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So
Okay.
that's kind of how I think.
Okay. So how do you guys deal with the mental exhaustion then that comes with ranking or playing competitive? Do you guys have like a method that you guys like to do? Things that you like to
I
kind
think
of
muting
de-stress?
people just helps so much. Like I just insta mute people now, and I don't care.
Damn, in a stack too?
Oh no, not a stack.
Yes.
Actually,
Yes.
I'm gonna turn you down real quick.
yeah.
It's like I'm gonna put you at 1, but you're still loud.
Yeah. No, I do adjust the volumes a lot in a stack, though. I must.
Sorry, Vicky.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
I be yelling.
Yeah, someone peeks through my mic. It's always the same person.
Wait, what? Why do I hear Erik twice?
Yeah. Erik, you're echoing.
I didn't have my headphones on. I could hear them. I'm like, damn, my bad.
That has happened. I was actually like AFK, and I come back, and all I hear is your voice through my headphones. I went to get like a glass of water or something, and I came back. I hear the F word really, really loud through my headphones.
Oh shit!
You're at like a 90, like a solid 90 on my headphones.
Damn.
Yeah.
I have to keep you at 90, and I can still hear you through the headphones. It's actually crazy.
Crazy projection through your voice, isn't it? It's
Sorry.
insane.
Yeah, your voice got some magic to it.
Yeah, my goal is even after we all play and your day is over, I want you to be able to hear me. That's it. That's it. I want you to hear me every time. Like, what would
Like at
Erik say
school?
right now?
I'm like, Erik? You're here?
Yeah, I'm in the hallway. Oh shit! But like dealing with it. I mean, I'm still trying to figure that shit out. But when it comes to stream and stuff, if it's like a long stream, if it's like 8 hours or even more longer than that, I'll try and actually just chill, maybe just talk to chat or play something else in between games. Right. So that's been helping a lot because it's like, all right, cool. I've kind of cooled down. Let's go back and we're ready to win another Val game. So yeah, I try to do those, just take little breaks here and there, especially if it's like a long session.
Just like get up and like stand up and look at something else sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
You sit for so long without realizing it, and just like getting up and like looking at something else is so helpful.
I agree. How about you, Supo?
I like to have I do what I call like a 3-game rule. I play only 3 games of Valorant a day. But what I do is I put all my energy into those 3 games, and whatever happens to those 3 games is the only time I'm playing Valorant. That because when I used to grind out Valorant, like solo queuing, it really like drained me like completely. I felt like it was like torture trying to go back and play the game again tomorrow or like the next day after playing for like 6-7 hours before. So now that I'm more like, I guess, not really caring as much about my rank, but I still do want to make Immortal every episode so I can get the buddy. But I just play 3 games a day, and if I lose those 3 games, then I'm tapped out. And if I win those 3 games, cool. I'm still tapped out. I don't go for more. I don't play for less, because I feel like 3 games is a good kind of margin to kind of like tell how you're feeling that day. And if I'm feeling good, cool. I'll just start again tomorrow. And I feel like it's been helping out a lot with my mental. Like I don't really ever get like drained when I'm playing with a stack, but when I'm playing solo queue specifically, because I just feel like I have to like be laser focused all the time in solo queue. I have to like give myself a certain amount of games that I can play per day. Otherwise, it's gonna like drain me. Like even those 3 games were like severely draining my mental. Like the first game, I'm already like my energy level is like already all the way down. But yeah, after the 3 games, I usually just kind of chill and just relax. And what's going on there?
She's having a little party.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's a tree in front of my window and it's moving, so it's like changing up.
I'm like, what the hell's going on?
There's a tree out there. It's
Wait a minute.
windy outside. So
What the hell's going on with it?
I'm having a rave while Supo's talking about me.
Yeah,
I know. I'm like, kind of rude.
She's having a party back there.
My bad.
You're good. Yeah, that fucking
yeah, no,
the tint and the white balance, it keeps changing. It's on auto, I think.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead,
I just play
Supo.
3 games. Yeah, I just play 3 games.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's smart.
That's my whole thing. If I win 1, lose 2, then I win 1, lose 2. I'll just get it back tomorrow. That's the one thing I always say to myself. I just get it back tomorrow. If I lose, I get it back tomorrow.
I wish I was like that, man. It's just impossible. Like I used to.
Yeah.
I used to grind eight games a day at least every day. This is when I was climbing to plat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know how my mental was back then, but I need that mental now because the grind was fucking real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It was a different time.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think for at least the way that I think of it is like, if your goal is to hit Immortal, I think that's the reason why you have this like grind set mentality. Like you want to hit Immortal, like you want to make that rank. Because I feel like once you make that rank, at least for me, once I made Immortal, that's when my grind started slowing down, because I didn't really care about it as much, because I was like, oh, I already made Immortal, so I'm good, right? But I think for someone like you who really wants to hit Immortal, I think that's why you're so like consistently grinding all the time for like 5-6 hours at a time, because you want to hit that rank. You want to see that red rank. So I think for me, because the reason why I'm able to play 3 games is because I kind of already realized, oh, I made that rank before. I can always just get it back whenever I want. But for someone who hasn't hit Immortal yet, they want to experience that for the first time. And that's why they have this like heavy grind set mentality, and they're like, I'm gonna get this rank, I'm gonna climb until I hit this rank. So I think once you hit Immortal, you'll definitely see yourself like slowing down a lot, because once you hit Immortal, you're like, okay, well, my goal is finished. Unless your goal is to hit higher than Immortal, then grind on. But for for most part, like for most people, they just want to hit Immortal because they just want to prove to themselves that they are good enough to be in that like 0.01% of players in the game. So yeah, I think that's why you're like still grinding hard as well, like to this day. Maybe not as hard as you used to, but definitely still hard for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But I definitely could not do what you're doing right now. Like it's too mentally draining for me, especially like I see you solo queuing and you losing your absolute marbles over solo queue. Yeah, I'll leave that to pass Supo.
Man.
Oh my God.
To him.
Vicky, where are you? Save me.
I'm sorry. It's true? It's true after this?
Yeah. That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I find it so funny every time Vicky joins the chat. Vicky, where are you? I need you.
Legit, every fucking time, bro. I am always looking for Vicky. Vicky, please.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I'm losing my shit. I'm about to throw this mouse like fucking 10 times a stream, bro. I'm like,
if you don't join right now, I'm throwing this mouse out the window.
I'm throwing this shit, bro.
My mouse life is in your hands. You make the choice.
I'm gonna do it.
we all throwing this shit. At one point I didn't even know if I was gonna make it to diamond, and then when I got to diamond, I didn't even know if I was gonna make it to ascendant. So it was like, when I hit that rank, I'm always like, okay, I'm done. But then time passes by and I'm like, you know what? I think I can get higher.
Yeah.
Just pushed a little more.
Yeah. I'm like, I got better. I got more wrinkles in my brain. That's what I got that from Vicky.
I said that yesterday.
Because she got a new wrinkle from yesterday's games.
I was like, I could feel it wrinkling.
Yeah. Yeah, I brought her into my world and was like, yeah, see, this is what you're gonna see when you climb. So now she's learning.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Brains has textures now. What is going on?
Oh, there's a new one right there. That's how it feels like, man. Like when you're getting better at the game, you just feel like, wow, like I'm on another level. Like legit, when I hit ascendant, I felt like I reached a new level, and then like all of these skills just kind of made sense in my head, and then I played like how I was supposed to play. Yeah. And then when I lost the ascendant, I was like, damn, I suck. Yeah. So I don't know. It's weird.
Where did my wrinkles go?
Yeah, and it went back to smooth. Smoothing down. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. So yeah, it's obviously it's a mental thing. Something about hitting a new rank in a higher level. I don't know. Just puts this confidence into you. And I think that's one thing too, is just confidence, right? Like sometimes when we're all stacked together and I'm watching Supo on the fucking map just killing everybody, I'm like, I need that kind of confidence.
True.
I'm like, this guy ain't even thinking, bro. He's just clicking.
No.
He's just running in.
He's just running it down. He's going down mid every time.
A lot of times, honestly, I don't really think, but I it's weird because I feel like the thinking portion is just subconscious. Like I don't really like focus on thinking. I just kind of like do it in the back of my mind. And I think it's just because of all the experience that I've gained playing the game. It's just kind of like already in the back of my mind. So I don't even really need to think about like, oh, how to pick this, how to approach this angle, how to take sight properly. I don't even think about all that because I already did it so many times. It just kind of, it's like muscle memory, basically. You just kind of know how to do it, right? So yeah, that's why I just run in there and I just do like some stupid shit. So I feel like a lot of times like people get too stuck on the thinking part of the game and not really like just doing what you're thinking about. Like I think people need to start learning how to kind of match those two things real time, thinking and doing, so that way it's easier for them to play the game. Because if you spend too much time thinking, then you're gonna miss out on doing what you're supposed to be doing. And if you're just doing things without thinking, then you really have no idea what you're doing. You're kind of just like reacting instead of like being proactive. You're just kind of reactive to a lot of sort of situations. But yeah, for me, just because I play the game for so long and I just have that game knowledge in the back of my mind, being in tournaments also help because you play in the 5v5 settings and it really just gives you that experience. But yeah, I think just for me, it looks like I'm running in and it looks like I'm kind of just running it down, but I am thinking about the game subconsciously, just not actively thinking about it. I'm just kind of doing things based off of what my muscle memory is telling me.
Right.
So
those wrinkles have solidified.
Yeah, those wrinkles are like there to stay. You know what I'm saying? They're just there. I need more wrinkles, but those wrinkles that I've already gained, they're still there. They're still there.
Right. Yeah. They're never going away.
No,
Like,
they're never going away.
It's got wrinkles on
like,
top of those wrinkles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got like wrinkles on wrinkles on wrinkles.
Yeah.
So.
See, Vicky's gonna get there real soon.
Oh yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know.
Dude, I miss the days when I would learn something new from the game. I feel like I don't learn anything new anymore. I think that's why I plateau so hard, because I feel like I'm not learning anything from the game anymore. And like it kind of frustrates me because I think that's the number one thing that's holding me back is just not like being in that like learning process anymore. Like for Vicky, she's starting to learn the game at like a higher level slowly now. So she's definitely gonna like be in at least either Ascendant or even like close to Immortal.
Yeah,
you'll probably be an Immortal, Erik, once you actually once you actually like get there.
Well, I don't aim train, so.
You gotta aim train.
That's why I was like, I don't feel like I'm gonna get to Immortal. I don't aim train.
Vicky, as she sipped on her hot cocoa, looking at you.
She's like,
you don't
side-eyeing me.
Huh? Interesting.
Okay. You don't aim train, huh? Yeah, it's because I got boosted by Supo. That's why I'm in Ascendant. That's the only reason why I'm up here.
Oh shit.
Jesus
I don't remember
Christ.
I don't think I was that there for your Ascendant rank up? I don't think I was there.
You were always there for my Ascendant rank ups.
Was I?
And then this last one, Lucy was there.
Lucy was there, yeah. I know this last one I was there, but I don't remember all the others.
Yeah, the very first time I got to Ascendant, you were there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why I always say, bro, you boosted me. You're radiant.
Nah, bro, I don't boost anybody.
But you
see the way I play, I don't boost it. I don't boost you guys. I think I actually try to bring you guys down.
Yeah, I know. I just say you boost me, but you're boosting me down.
Wait, true. Wait, true. Yo,
yeah, that's why.
Backpack. Let's go down.
Yeah, that's why every time Supo asks me to play, I'm like, bro. Vicky, where are you? Please.
That's crazy.
No, but for real, like even like when I know I'm ranking up, especially if it's my rank up game, I try extra hard to make sure I'm like, I earned that shit. I don't want to say, I just rode fucking Supo's backpack. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, he was there getting kills, but like, I also did my part.
I did things.
Yeah, I did my part. So
I made my plays.
Yeah, exactly. I might not have the most kills, but I made the most important kills, Like
there
shit
you go.
like that.
Impact frag.
Impact. That's Can we get into that?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't understand impact plays. They just want their stats up.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that?
For sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
People are so focused on like the top breaker. Yeah.
Yeah. No, actually.
Top breaking, they think like they're carrying the entire team with their, which is obviously helpful if they're dropping like 30 bombs.
Yeah.
But like, people, there's no stat saying like if you caught someone on their rotate and got 2, or if you held space and made them think about you.
If that was a real strat, I'd be number 1 in the world, low key.
He would be number 1, bro.
I lurk and get the first blood every single time.
Yeah, lurking
I'll someone rotating,
adds
bro.
so much pressure because you're in their head. They're like, "What about this guy over here? Are they gonna come here?"
Exactly.
You know, and they're distracted, and the whole team is not focused on the rest of your team elsewhere.
I get so pissed.
I think impact players help out the carries a lot more than the other teammates. Because like if you're someone who's like, let's say for example, right? If Eric's in there dropping 30s, right? But his teammates are like dropping like, let's say 10s, like maybe less than 10. But you got that one person that clutch up around. Eric is happy. Like he's happy. He's a happy man.
Yeah,
like
I'm happy. Thanks, Vicky. Thanks, Vicky.
No, that's crazy. No, that's
she got
crazy.
the clutch.
That's gonna be you, by the way, when you play with Vicky soon. So you better prepare yourself.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
better prepare yourself.
Hey, I've been ready. I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting.
He's got his hand like it's like,
I'm like, yo, it's finally time, baby.
finally time. We're finally ready.
Oh
yeah,
man.
no, I think impact players help out like top fraggers so much more. With just them clutching up around or like making like those critical plays, like getting a kill off rotations. That just helps out the top fragger immensely because he has to worry about one less person to kill.
Yep.
Right. So for me, yeah, I appreciate impact players a lot more, to be honest, than top fraggers or anybody. As long as you can make impact, as long as you like, if you clutch up around when we need you to, hey, that's enough for me. If you can get us to overtime, hey, I don't even care if you drop 5 kills. If you can get us to overtime, you're my MVP. That's all I'm saying. You're my MVP because you are the reason why we are able to have a chance at winning. So for me, I appreciate impact fraggers like immensely.
Agreed.
Double agreed.
What's your guys' New Year's resolution for as far as Valorant? Are we looking to hit a certain rank? Perhaps
Ascendant for reals this time.
For reals this time. Like deep into Ascendant, like Ascendant 3.
Well into Ascendant, and I'm considering actually getting coaching to help that.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
I feel like mentally I'm kind of stuck.
Yo, Vicky's putting in work.
She's putting in work. I respect that. That's why she's on the team.
She's putting in work right now.
I'm gonna get a coach at some point, and
hell yeah.
What?
Wait, you guys hear that? Nah, must have been the wind. Must have
been the tree outside the window.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Damn tree.
Okay. How about you, Erik?
I just want to
say that it's your last. I know you said that it's gonna be your last kind of episode.
It might be my last run.
Okay.
Might, but you know me, I'm always changing my mind. I just want to hit a new peak. If I could get past that 98 RR Ascendant 2, if I could even get to 99, I'll be pissed, but I'd be happy at the same time.
It's a new peak.
It's a new peak. I technically said a new peak, so that's a new peak.
Yeah.
True.
So if I could even hit that, if I can get back to that, and I feel like I'm playing at a higher level now than before. So I don't know. Hopefully, we'll see. I might have to just grind in Oregon. Who knows?
Dude,
see you there.
Yeah, I should. I need to like in Oregon for real.
Yeah.
I miss it.
I'm telling you guys, it's the way to go.
I know. I miss it.
Been working
That's
lately.
been the secret. I see.
Yeah.
We'll find out
That's
today.
what I've been doing.
We'll try today. We'll try today.
Yeah, test run.
How about you, Supo?
I just want to get back into Immortal, man. I feel like I've fallen off for real. Like
You're always an Immortal though.
Yeah, but I think this episode was the only time where I've made it once. Like I've made it into Immortal like one time, and I played one game, like kind of how Vicky did it with her Ascendant. But that was the only time out of the entire episode. No, I'm just saying I'm comparing what I did to what happened to Vicky as well.
No, right.
But yeah, I feel like I'm definitely falling off for sure.
Nah, I don't think so.
I'm gonna.
You're enjoying your Marvel Rivals, man, but so.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Wait, Vicky, you play Marvel Rivals?
I haven't yet. No, I do want to actually, but I haven't yet.
It's a good time. You should download it.
It's a great time.
I'm kind of scared because I was bad at Overwatch.
Like actually,
that's what I said.
Like,
I'm still not good at this game, but it's fun.
yeah, I was gold in Overwatch, so I'm like, yeah, I can play it, I guess.
Yeah.
But what do you play
Yeah.
on? What do you play on Overwatch, Vicky? What role?
I haven't played it in a while, but I played DPS or support. I was like Ana and
Oh,
Crave
okay.
mostly. I
Please
feel
be
like.
DPS, bro.
Wait.
Please be DPS.
Wait, this is the stack right here. I'm the tank, Eric's the support, and you're the DPS.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do it.
Wait, low key, that would be
That
fire.
might be it.
Yeah,
Go
that might be
crazy.
it. Yeah.
Yo, next episode of the podcast, it's gonna be just all about Marvel Rivals. What happened to Val? I don't know.
Oh.
Fell off.
The game sucks. What?
That game
Yeah,
sucks.
Marvel Rivals where it's at. Yeah. That's funny. That's actually funny. We should though. We should try it.
We should.
Yeah,
And
like,
we should also
maybe, like, after
try
this.
Oregon servers. You said
Yes.
after this?
After this.
Huh?
After some aim training, and then after this.
Man, dude, your aim training takes so goddamn long. I could take a whole ass nap.
30 minutes at most.
She's cooking.
Bro, I be timing you, bro. Low key. I'm like,
Sometimes I said 20 yesterday, but I redid some scenarios because I wanted a higher score.
oh, okay.
It's my fault.
I
Look at
respect
that, look at that.
I respect
Hey, look
that
at
because you're always aiming for higher and better.
Literally
I respect
aiming.
that. Yeah, literally.
Literally aiming for higher.
Yeah, they aim for higher. True.
Yeah.
My aim training is just in the range. That's all it's gonna be.
Damn.
I have something to prove to myself, and it's not having to aim train elsewhere.
Okay. You know, little Kovacs, little aim labs. Doesn't hurt.
But you're gonna be higher than me, bro. You're gonna be higher than me. I think so.
We'll see.
I also genuinely believe so. Not because Erik is bad, but because of the work that Vicky will be putting in.
She's putting in work.
That's going to substantially improve her as a player. So
Grinding.
like
Yeah.
the rate of growth will be different. That's what I was trying to say. Like she will grow a bit faster than you do when you're only just using the range for practice. So
Yeah, and I'm an unk. I'm an unk now, bro. So, bro, like you know, my learning abilities isn't as. So she got it. She'll do it for us.
Yeah.
I'll make you guys proud.
Yes. I mean, we're already proud. We're already proud. So
Yeah, I bet
Keep going.
Vicky on the leaderboard for real.
Oh, okay.
she's gonna be radiant for real.
Okay.
What I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go pro. You'll see.
Okay, well, if you need a videographer or a photographer, let me know. Behind the scenes guy.
Yeah, if you need like a,
I need
you
a-
need
yeah.
water boy.
Yeah.
You need like a
Yeah.
water
A
boy.
water
you need
boy. I got you guys.
We're gonna wrap it up here. We'll continue next episode whenever that is. We'll look back at this and be like, did we get our goal? Did we reach our goals, or did we just go to Marvel Rivals? So
We gave
We'll
up.
see.
We gave up.
yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
If the next
We'll see you
podcast
next time.
starts with Marvel Rival is the funnest game in 2025, you know what
Okay.
happened.
Yeah.
There you go. We'll get back in maybe 6 months. We'll see. All right, I'll see you after this in Oregon or Marvel Rivals. We'll see. Adios.
Adios.
You want to have a bet? You want to raise the stakes?
Raise the stakes.
Yeah,
Ooh.
like who reaches their ascendant or immortal, like a certain level and ascendant, a certain level. Or
Okay.
Okay.
what's the stakes? Supo, give us some ideas if you have.
Yeah,
any.
Supo.
I feel like for Erik, definitely, I think Immortal 1. For Vicky, I feel like at least Ascendant 2.
Okay. Fair.
So
Fair.
that basically means you guys would be reaching your peak. I guess because Erik is what 98 RR at Ascendant 2.
Mm-hmm.
So technically his would be Ascendant 3, but you're already Ascendant anyway, so you might as well just shoot for Immortal. So for you it would be Immortal 1, and for Vicky it would be Ascendant 2. I think that'd be a good little challenge for you guys. A little good.
All right,
little
all right.
bet.
Okay, and then whoever reaches theirs first gets what? What do you want to bet? What are you willing to bet?
Oh yeah. You guys got. I think you guys got to talk this out. I think you guys got to talk this one out.
I'm poor.
Yeah, me too. I will bet you this PS1 themed PlayStation 5 controller. I'm just kidding. I'm
Okay.
just kidding. That's this shit's too expensive. Pocky. You know what? I'll take your Pocky.
She gives you Pocky.
I'll get you this sweet corn right here.
What are those?
How many of those
This
do you
dude,
have?
these are so fucking good.
I know.
Like the bag is fucking
yeah,
fat with air, bro.
I
Like
know. Why is the
Yeah.
bag like that?
this shit
Yeah.
is well, it's fucking it's pressurizing and it's containing it's whatever, it's keeping the shit fresh.
Is it like chips?
It's
Like
balls.
corn balls. Yeah, like little corn balls.
Okay.
You like balls?
Corn.
I like corn.
Yeah.
How many of those bags
There
do
you
you
go.
have? Did you
Corn.
eat those last stream?
Well, so when the twins came here, we like bought a bunch of like different snacks.
Okay.
But I grabbed like 3 bags of these, one for each of us. And unfortunately, they didn't get to their bags, so I ended up keeping them. I only have 1 bag left, so this
These
is
are
for
mine
Vicky.
now.
These are mine now.
If she gets there first.
All right. We have our
Okay. Okay,
things.
there you go. Yeah.
Pocky
I might
and
eat
sweet
that, to be
corn.
honest. If I end up eating that, I'll just buy you a new.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna eat the Pocky soon.
Oh, it's okay. I don't
But I'll
like
get
those
it
flavors
done.
anyway.
It worked out. It worked out.
Huh. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.